Namaste. Hello. Welcome. How are you this day? I'm very glad that you are with me and that we have a half hour together. My name is Lilias, if you've not been to our yoga class before, and you're very, very welcome if this is your first time. We are at a point in time in this series of classes where I'm moving along at just a nice rhythm. But I'm not explaining quite as much as I did when we first started. If you feel confused this class, but you still want to continue, just sit back and watch and listen. Join us the next time that the class is on the air, and you'll get to know me and the rhythm that I speak, and you'll see it will be something that's very easy to start anytime, anywhere. And if there's any confusion about any posture, just sit down and just watch and enjoy. It's very, very interesting. Many of you have written to ask me about Stephen Halpern, the music that you hear playing now as we speak. Stephen is very well known throughout the world. He is a pioneer in the field of sound-health. And long before this type of music was popular, Stephen was playing and recording, and I'm very honored to have him as part of our series. And if you want some more information on his music and some more of his tapes, there'll be an address at the end of this class, and send me a self-addressed stamped envelope with a request of a Stephen Halpern catalog, and I'd love to send it to you. So that's something that I'm very glad that you asked me about. Standing poses is what we are going to do today. No, we will never do headstand in this series, in this yoga series. First, we have to learn to stand on our 2 feet before we can stand on our head. Standing postures teach you self-reliance. So, let's stand up. Hey, this is your first time too. This is something that you can, these first few poses you can do with me. So, off the couch, and let's plant the feet. And close your eyes for a moment and really feel the feet very well grounded in your floor, in the earth, wherever you are this day. And feel too that great sky hook at the top of your head, and the shoulders sloping and getting in touch with the body, the arms as they hang from the shoulders, and feeling very present to this moment. The past is finished, future hasn't come yet, and feeling very much a part of and at home within your own body. Take a nice breath in, breathing in, and exhale right out your feet again. Out, 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 out your feet, right down into the earth, so that we feel very grounded before we start postures of this kind, of these standing poses. First, an easy stretch of inhaling and raising the arms upwards. If you're standing facing me, just stretch your arms towards me. Good, and reaching the arms upwards, stretching upwards. Open the arms up just slightly like a flower, and then pull the shoulders back and down from your ears, and let's grow right up, trying to touch the space way above your head. But are you wearing your shoulders as earrings? Pull the shoulders back, down, breathe in and grow again, breathing in, stretch right up out of the waist. And then exhale, lower the arms towards me. As you exhale slowly and smoothly, let the exhalation lower your arms. Good. Pause, enjoy, and just move the shoulders a little bit in a circle. And then in the other direction. This time you can bring them up under your ears. This is what I mean by wearing the shoulders as earrings. Breathing in. And then exhale, lower them, lower them, lower them, creating that space, that long neck. That's good, like a bridge, long lengthened bridge. And I'm going to turn, and we're going to do an arch, an arc. It isn't really an arch, it is an arc. And you're careful of the lower back. This is a principle that works through all arches. So raise the arms above your head. Good, pull the shoulders back and down. And don't lock the knees as we're standing here, but have the lift upwards, right up out of the waist. Take a breath in, contract your buttock muscle. Good, and now arcing back, lifting the breastbone, lifting the whole trunk, lifting, making space in the lower back, pausing, and then exhaling, lowering the arms down and down and down and down. It's that contraction of the buttock muscle, the lifting of the torso up, that creates this space in the lower back. Let's try this one more time. This is a building block now of this posture of an arc, tightening the seat muscle. Let's pull this triangle of muscle up into your rib line, pausing. And now stretching the arms above the head, breathing as you do, shoulders down. Now take a breath, please. Breathe in, lift, then arc back, lifting, the breath is held, and then you exhale and lower the arm down, and just sink into the floor. No pain as you arch back. Very important to realize and to make a part of your daily practice, taking care of your lower back. Now side to side. This starts again from the feet. It looks like we're going to kind of go to the right and go to the left. This starts from right down here in your feet. Now plant the feet again. Really feel them. Sort of rock back and forth so that you can feel all the sides of your feet and feel very grounded in the feet. As you breathe in now, breathing in, lift the arms upwards. Breathing in. The pausing. Exhale. Not holding the breath in this at all. Not in this one as we go from side to side. Breathe in, lift up out of the waist, and then we're going to go to the right as we go to about 2 o'clock. And feel now the left foot as the energy from the left foot comes right up the left side and then right out your fingertips. You're not pushing the hip out, keeping the hips very still. And then back to center, back to home. Breathe in again, breathing in as we'll go to the left, but the energy from the right foot comes up the right ribs, out the fingertips, and stretching towards 11 o'clock. Not pushing the hips out, breathing comfortably, then back to center. Breathing in and exhaling, lowering down. I have my arms now out to the side. Try it in that way, out to the side, down and down and down. Pause. Feel the feet. Close your eyes and let the day just drain from your shoulders, out your arms. Growing long arms, long fingers. And taking a breath. Exhale from this position, standing. Exhale out. As you do, just pull the tummy muscle in just slightly. As you inhale, let the abdominal muscles soften. Ribs expand. Breathing in underneath the collarbone. Your rhythm, not at mine. And then the exhalation. And the exhalation is just a little bit longer now. Going down to the basement of your breath. That's the lower lobes of the lungs. Really clearing the lungs out and out and out. And then breathe normally. Good. The next poses that we're going to do really need bare feet. I mean, if I'm going to teach them correctly, I'm going to pull back on the leg warmers, which I really find to be wonderful, very healthy and good for my ankles. But I want some bare feet now as I go into what is called a warrior two pose, which is different than your triangle posture, and I'll show you why. First, this is going to be at a half stance. So my feet, and I'd like to have your feet about 3 feet apart. 3 feet apart. And first, as we're looking at the feet, turn your left foot in towards the center of your body. And now turn your right foot so the big toe faces the wall that's in front of the big toe. There we go. Good. Will you now bend your right knee and just keep looking at your right knee. Let your eyes be your teacher, not so much your screen, but let your eyes be your teacher as the knee is over the ankle, and that's the important part of this exercise. All right, come up now, keeping the knee into that angle. Arms out to your side in a T position. Good. I'm going to breathe in, and I'm going to feel an imaginary wall behind my shoulders, and I'm going to exhale and reach my fingertips to those walls on either side of my fingers. Reaching. Good. And then straighten the knee, both toes ahead and arms down to the side. Turn to go now to the left. Right foot goes to the, just slightly towards the center. It's very comfortable. Now turn your left foot so the big toe faces that left wall. Look down at your own knee as you bend the knee, bend it, so it goes over your ankle. If you look here for a second, this would be incorrect. Knee going right over those toes. This causes stress in your ankles, it's misalignment, and we want to bring it back into correct alignment of this half stance of a warrior pose. Turn now so that you are facing me, your chest is facing me, and stretch your arms out to the side. Good. And grow, breathing in, grow, not clenching your teeth, but there's a softness from the inside. Even though the bones and muscles stretch, there still is a softness about doing this posture. And then straighten the knee, toes straight ahead, arms down to the side. Let's extend this now, this warrior pose, by a little bit more. So maybe you might go out 4 feet, especially if you've been following the class. This is your first time, you might like to repeat the level 1 that we just did, half stance. Turn left foot in slightly. Right foot towards the right, your white wall. And now bending the knee again. Check to see, knee over ankle. Turn and see that you have that imaginary wall behind your shoulders, stretching the arms now. Out as you're breathing, lifting, and then straight knee, toes straight ahead, and then down. Changing the feet. You want to have the right foot in slightly, left foot to left wall, bending the knee, change the stance, open it up a little bit if you feel you need a little bit more space. Stretch the arms out now in warrior 2, breathing, good, and then come out of the position, lowering the arms, and just stay right where you are. The triangle pose is the same positioning with the feet. The knee stays, however, straight. Arms out to the side. Pull the kneecap up. Breathing in. Exhale, glide to your right. And then dropping the right hand right beneath that right knee. Lift left arm up. Good. Lifting, and here we are in Trikonasana, triangle pose. And then back into your arms stretched out. Turn your feet right, left, good. And remember, this is pulled up. The energy of the leg is pulled right up to the hip. And breathing in, glide to your left. Dropping the left hand a little bit beneath the left knee. Turn the palm towards me this time. Turn the palm towards me, and the navel now starts to turn towards me. And then the right hand going up. And then you look up to the thumb of the right hand, breathing and then coming back. Good. Turning the toes, lowering the arms down, and toes together, heels together, toes together, heels and toes, heels. Back to home again. Taking a breath, breathing in, feeling the ribs expand, breathing energy into your body as you breathe in. And exhale now, right out the bottoms of your feet again. Out the bottoms of your feet. Use your imagination. Good. Legs now, just back now to a 4-foot extension as you are stretching forwards. And let's fold forward now from this hip hinge. Fold forward. You're bending forward. It's as if you have a great wind right at your chest and you had to push the chest slightly forward, but the hips will go back. And stretching forward, forward and forward. Let your hands be very soft. Ease the knees if this is tight hamstrings, and then just dropping, relaxing the back. You'll relax the back even more if you just soften the knees even more. Breathing in, lift the head. And as you do this, pull your abdominal muscle again up into rib line and exhaling. Just let blood come to the face, to the neck, the sinuses. And then can you bring your heels, toes, heels together. Fine. And just bring them together any way that you can. All right, fine. Now as you are standing here, we're going to do a lunge. And I'm just going to walk to the top of my carpet. Put the hands on either side of the feet. And stretch your right leg all the way back, all the way back, so that there is a straight leg. See, I have it, just a straight leg. Drop the right knee to the floor, hands on either side of the feet, and we'll do a very nice stretch for the quadricep and for the legs, stretching the right leg back. Here I'm going to press into my carpet, breathing in, and now opening the back into a round back, dropping the nose to the left knee that is bent. Exhaling, drop the knee to the floor, and bring both knees together. Let's stretch now the opposite leg. Can you reach back and swing the right foot up between the two hands? Good. Are you with me? All right, straighten that back left leg. Just comfortable, sort of playing the edge of the stretch. It feels good, good. And then nose to the knee, and then an open, soft C, wide, wide back. I'm slightly using a little leverage where my hands touch the floor. Good, breathing comfortably, and then dropping the knee to the floor. Fine. Bringing then the knees together into your table pose, rounding the back, and letting the lower back sink, lifting the chin, breathing in. Exhale, rounding the back, and inhaling, lifting the chin. Slip down onto your abdomen. We'll rest in this position. Yes, it's very comfortable. Open your feet. Make a pillow out of your hands. And just rest for a moment. And at the same time that we're resting, imagine yourself melting, taking a 30-second vacation, melting into the floor. Take a breath in, close your eyes, and exhale, melt. Breathe in again. And as you breathe in, you can feel the air and feel how the abdomen presses into the floor as you breathe in. Good, and as you breathe out. The last class that we did together, I started Cobra pose. It's a very interesting beginner pose, difficult to do well. And we worked with a part of it. We worked especially with the lower back and a building block. We'll do the same thing today. We'll review that, and now the arms and the shoulders, and put the two ends together. First, if we've just done a little warming up for the spine, and we'll review now that building block of the buttock area and your abdomen that will support your spine when you go back into your Cobra. By that I mean, contract your seat muscle. And don't watch here, just feel the great swirlings of this very strong muscle of the body as you tighten it, continue the tightening, continue the tightening. At the same time that you do that, you'll probably feel your navel be pulled away from your floor. And I want you to keep those two motions of the pull in and the contraction and the lengthening of your legs as we go back in, arching back into that Cobra. All right, place your hands now so that if you'd like to watch first and do the second, I hope we'll have time to do two. So hands beneath the shoulders, shoulders back and down. Be sure, this is a good place to look, not up around your ears, but pull shoulders back, down, as if to squeeze a lemon between shoulder blades. Look down the front of your shirt. This lengthens your upper neck. Be sure that your feet are about hip width apart. Raise forehead, nose, chin. Contract the seat muscle and pulling away at the same time your abdominal muscle. This takes a little practice. Slowly roll up, still keeping the abdominal muscle pulled in, very softly rolling up. Keep the abdomen pulled in, and I will roll right up beyond my hip bone, pubic bone, elbows close to your body, elbows bent. Breathing, breathing. Now come down slowly. This is where the thoracic vertebra get the fluids that it really needs as you slowly come down. Breathing comfortably, gaining control as you practice. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Tuck in your chin, your nose, your forehead. Rest for a moment. Maybe turn your head and just listen for a second. You have enough curve in your lower back. you have enough curve in your upper neck. It's the mid-back that this pose is for. One more time, if you will, placing the hands correctly. What's correct for you is gives you space in your shoulders and gives you power. Shoulders back and down. Look down the front of your shirt. Raise forehead, nose, and chin. We do not look up here. We just look between the brow. As you slowly, let's start the lower piece working, contracting the buttock muscle, pulling the belly muscle away. You breathe in, exhale, pull the belly muscle away firmly, and then get little breaths as you slowly arch up. Rolling right over the pubic bone, over the hip bone, and then lifting with the breastbone and feeling that the energy from hips go all the way out your toes. Breathing comfortably, coming down very slowly, still keeping your abdomen pulled in, still the buttock muscle is contracted, protecting, lifting, supporting the lower back. Make a pillow out of your hands and sink into the floor. Open your feet very wide and take what this is called actually a crocodile breath, when you breathe with feeling the breath ripple against your mat, feeling the abdomen and your ribs, breathing in and exhaling out. Sink, right, long toes, good. Then place the hands beneath the shoulders, come up into mecha pose, sitting on the knees, stretching with the arms, reach and stretch, stretching and reaching, and then will you just sit down for a moment, stretching your right leg out in front of you, and the left foot is high on the inside of your right thigh. Breathing in, stretching upwards, and then a calming forward bend. This is also often called a knight pose. Anything there is a forward bend because it calms, it releases. As you breathe in, stretching and then lifting. And then the other side, as we lower the arm, changing to the other side. So it's up to us to build a program or an exercise time for ourselves, breathe in, that's combined of both day poses, poses that open the chest, and night poses that quiet, and sort of there's a nice balance between the two. Breathing in and exhale. Not to get the nose to the knee, but the top of the head, way beyond your toes. And then let's stretch forward, beyond the toes, reaching upwards, good. Breathing in. And the long, slow exhalation. The exhalation, the lengthening of the breath, it prepares us for relaxation. Fine, just cross the ankles for a moment. Hold on to the toes, breathing in again, and then fold forward. We don't exhale enough. We need to really exhale. Stale air out. And then as you inhale, come up slowly, and slowly. Drop your chin to your throat and on the exhalation. Inhaling, lift the chin lightly and let the back of your neck support the back of your head. And then back to home. Nose, chin in alignment. Shoulders sloped. And just pause for a moment to enjoy how you feel. Enjoy the energizing of the standing poses, the quieting of the forward bend, and the new knowledge of why we do the Cobra pose. Wonderful. Lie down into our relaxation pose. Always the same. Feet apart, and I like to ease my knees as I roll down vertebra at a time, so I feel each vertebra as I go down, down, down. No arch is too much. They're all in correct alignment. Take your glasses off. Shoulders back and down, palms turned upwards. Good. Nose, chin, breastbone, a little pillow behind your head perhaps if you would like. And just tune in to the sounds of the room around you. At least 3 times a day, consult with your body. Become aware of what each body part is saying to you. Your hands can tell you what emotions they are clutching. Imagine your hands like empty gloves lying on a desk. Your stomach can tell you what emotions may be upsetting you. Imagine the stomach area as a smooth, calm pond, and drop a pebble into the pond. Watch the rings as they get bigger and softer and bigger and softer, wider. Take time each day to consult your body. Take time for you, for you are worth spending time on. And just to end the relaxation, let's stretch and leave tiredness on the floor. Roll over onto your side, come up into a seated position, and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Namaste.